Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. And today we're out with Monty the dog. He's having a quick sniff around, and we are at Torigni Lakes. We haven't been here for a while, and it's very early in the morning. Mist still on the water and the sun hasn't even come up, and we're going to fish over towards that island, and hopefully we might catch a tench as we're in the middle of June, maybe a little carp, perhaps some bream. So we're going to get set up and see what we can catch here. What a lovely morning it is. Ooh, fish at me. Yep. Well, he was still tackling up, and we hooked a fish. I don't think it's that big, but it's a good start. Let's get that out of the way. Not really ready yet. Let's have a look, see what it is. It's only a small bream, I think. Could be a tench. Still can't see what it is. Wow, look at that. What a start. What a start. Oh, what a lovely tench. Well, that was a bit of excitement. And there we go. Lovely tench to start the day. It's only about £1.5 pounds maybe. Lovely fish. Let's get him back in the water. Beautiful tench. First thing on a summer's morning. Oh, we're in again. This feels a better fish. Well, that was a cracking bite. Absolute cracking. Just move that one out of the way. And we were just about to set the microphones up. We've had another bite. No idea what it is. Absolutely no idea at all. Got a £6 line. Let's just get the landing net ready. Oh, the fish is right down here. Trying to get in these reeds. A little carp, I think, where it's fighting. It's come out. Well, we've got him in the net. And it is a little carp. Cracking stuff. Not a big fish. You can half pull back. Look at this. Oh. Well, that felt like a much bigger fish. There he is, just a little carp. Doesn't probably weigh as much as that little tench we had. But did enough put up a scrap. So, 2 fish, 2 casts. And it's still not 7 o'clock. Let's get him back in the water. Now then, before we recast, let's just show you the rig we've got. Very simple. Got a method feeder, which can slide up and down the line in case we get a tangle. And attached to that, got a little hair rig. It was covered in weed where that fish went through, but there is a hair rig in here. Just clean it off. Little hair rig, size 16 hook, with one of these bayonets on, and we're pushing that into a Faduka pellet. Right, let's get some more bait on and get it out again. Well, so far it's been well worth getting up at 5 o'clock this morning and driving down to the lakes here. It's now just gone 7 o'clock and we've been properly fishing for about half an hour. Although, as you can see, we got the first fish before we even managed to set up everything. But we did, and that's a little tench, and we followed that up next cast with little carp. So that's a great start. A lovely morning. There's no wind. The sun is just about come up, and there's a little bit of mist all over the water. And we've caught both of the 2 fish on the same rod on the Faduka pellet, and great start. Anyway, we're going to keep going. We've got a method feeder on this rod. I've got another rod with a little pellet feeder on, which I've just put right out in the middle of the lake, and haven't had any touches on that at all yet, but I'm not convinced that it's fishing very well. But we shall see. I'm not sure the ground bait was holding in it particularly well. Well, ground bait the pellets really. Anyway, we're going to enjoy some breakfast and hopefully catch you some more fish. Well, it feels like we've got a fish. It's very, very small. Very small, Monty. If there is one. Even though we had a pellet on, I think we've got a little roach or something. Oh, there's a little tiny skimmer bream. And he's just fallen off. Tiny, tiny skimmer. Probably about ½ pound. I could see him knocking away at the end of the rod. Didn't really give a proper bite, but well, the action's non-stop. Here we got another fish bite. Let's get down here. Again, it's the Faduka pellet. Doesn't feel very big fish. But this is crazy action. We can't even get both rods out. What have we got? I think it's another little tench. Yeah. No. No, it's a bream. Well, it didn't feel like a bream, but it is a bream. Well, there he is, little bream. Let's put him back. Well, what a start. Tench, carp, bream. If we get another bite, I wonder what it'll be. We're fishing these 2 rods, and we've had the first 2 fish on a method feeder, and the last one, a little bream, was on pellet feeder. And in the meantime, between that, we had a little tiny bite from a little skimmer. It was probably only 6 ounces, but he managed to snaffle the Faduka pellet. Well, I was about to net him, and he dropped off. Never mind. I think we've all seen a little skimmer before. So anyway, what bait we've been using. We've been using these Faduka pellets, which I got from Angling Direct, and they tell me they don't sell any. But we've been buying them. We bought them last year, so they're a year old, and they're still working. So we're going to keep trying, and then with it we've got some little micro pellets which we've mixed up here with a little bit of ground bait. We've got another fish. This one was on the pellet feeder. Feels like a good fish. I'll move this rod out the way. Not sure what it is. We don't know what it is yet. It felt quite heavy to start with, but I think it's probably a bream. It's not putting up that much of a fight, which means it's almost certainly a carp. Just seen it, but only very briefly. What have we got? Yeah, it's a bream. Good bream, but really didn't fight at all. Recently been down to the River Charente and picked up bream that nearly pulled your arms off. And this is a lovely fish. Must be at least 2.5 pounds, I should think. Well, if you go and watch any of my videos down on the River Charente, you know I caught some bream a little bit bigger than this, but they nearly pulled my arms off. That one's a good, well, that's probably £2, and it really didn't do that much at all. But lovely fish, 4th one of the day. Let's get him back in the water. Well, I thought just as I cast out the other rod, we've had a bite on the second rod, which was the first rod earlier on. We've got another fish. Again, doesn't feel huge, which means it probably is. But we're a bit of a net. It's 2 and 8 here. We're going to have to rescue the landing net and then get down to the water. What have we got? we've got. If we can actually get him in the net. We have. Oh. It's another bream, a little bit smaller this time. That's only 3/4 pound. Oh, got another fish. That was a good bite. Famous last words, but it doesn't feel like a bream. But it might be. It's coming in quick. What have we got this time? Oh, it must be a little tench. It's certainly pulling back. No, it's a carp. Little carp. Angry little carp. There he goes. In the net. It's either a very small, fully scaled common, or they've put some carassios in here, which are a type of carp we get in France, but don't grow much bigger than this one I've got. I thought that first one looked a bit carassio as well. He's very lively. There we go. Lovely little carp. As I say, I think these are possibly carassios, but lovely little fish. Fought hard. Thought it was going to be much bigger than that. Well, another cracking bite. I was just half going to sleep. And, I think this must be a bream. Feels like it. But we shall see in a moment, I think. Let's keep him on that line. Let's get the old landing net out. Well, every time you say it's a bream, it turns out to be something else. Or is it? I don't know. Still haven't properly seen what it is. Here's a bream. Well, I went mad when I hooked it. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That was all we had time for. We're off back home for some late breakfast. But join us again hopefully next time when we're out fishing in Normandy. Bye for now.